Welcome to the Eric Dong Academy channel. Today, we will explore inspiring success stories from ordinary people who made extraordinary progress in their lives and careers. The story we are sharing today is a very special one, told by Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors in the world. The lessons from this story will help you realize that, no matter where you start, as long as you have determination and perseverance, success will no longer be a distant dream. If you also want to change your life and rise to become the best version of yourself, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click the notification bell so you won't miss any important lessons from us. Comment, "I want success," to show your commitment to rise and start your journey of transformation today. Let's see what Warren Buffett has to say. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of the 20th century, has always been a huge source of inspiration for many people, especially those who are striving to rise and seek success in life. With his inspiring stories and real-life lessons, he has helped millions change their perspective on work and what can be achieved if one is persistent and determined. One of his most famous speeches, which I want to share with you today, is about effort and determination. He said, "These people have one thing in common. They know they are capable. They know they can become something far beyond what they have right now. They are willing to invest time and energy into developing themselves. What you can do with more skills is truly amazing." This is the message that Warren Buffett wants to convey. As long as you have determination and hard work, you can reach success beyond your imagination. Two inspirational stories from two resilient women. Warren Buffett continues to share with us the stories of two women, each of whom sold a business to Berkshire Hathaway, actually to him, for millions of dollars. What's special is that both of these women started their journeys with only $2,500. That was all they had. One of them is Rose Blumkin, a woman from Seattle in 1917. When she first arrived, she couldn't speak a word of English and only had a name card indicating where she came from, Fort Dodge, Iowa. When Rose first came to America, the Red Cross helped her get to Fort Dodge, where she reunited with her husband, who had arrived a few years earlier. After 2 years in Fort Dodge, she felt like a failure. She couldn't learn the language, felt lost, and faced many hardships. But instead of giving up, Rose decided to move to Omaha in 1919. In Omaha, she met a small community of Russian Jews, where she began to feel at home. Then, a big turning point came when her eldest daughter started school. Every day, the girl came home and taught her mother new vocabulary words she learned at school. Although Rose Blumkin couldn't read and faced many challenges, she always kept faith in herself. After 20 years of saving money, she had accumulated $2,500, which became the first step in realizing her dream, opening a furniture store. Rose Blumkin didn't have a high level of education, but with the $2,500 and the determined spirit to overcome every hardship, she built a highly successful business. Eventually, she sold this business to Warren Buffett in 1983 for about $60 million. Since then, the business has grown dramatically, reaching $1.5 billion in revenue last year, with the fourth generation continuing to run the company. Rose Blumkin, who never attended school, couldn't read or write, but still built an incredibly successful furniture empire. She worked for Buffett until she was 103 years old, then retired and passed away the following year. This is a great lesson in perseverance and passion for work. A special detail about Rose is that she wasn't anything special in the furniture industry, but what she brought was a strong determination and great passion for her work. She knew that she could work harder than anyone else and take care of her customers with full commitment. She didn't focus too much on high profits, but on creating a friendly shopping environment and helping customers have the best experience. Thanks to her hard work, customer care, and continuous striving, she built a hugely successful business. Lessons from Warren Buffett. Both of these inspirational stories from two resilient women show us one important thing. Success doesn't come from talent or special circumstances, but from perseverance, passion, and hard work. No matter how humble your starting point is, with a determined spirit, any one of us can change our life and achieve great things. Warren Buffett has shared valuable lessons from life, that success is not something that comes easily or naturally, but it comes from relentless effort, customer care, and always learning from mistakes. Let these stories be a source of motivation for you to keep striving and rising every day. The story of Jack Taylor, an entrepreneur from humble beginnings. Today, I want to share with you the story of a small businessman whose company I once tried to buy, but he refused. This was a very wise decision because the business he built is a living testament to persistence, relentless effort, and customer care. This man is one of the shining examples of creating success from very humble beginnings. Let me tell you about him. A man born in 1922, a little older than I am by about 8 years. We'll call him Jack. Jack lived in the Midwest of the United States, was quite a good athlete in his youth, but didn't enjoy studying. He wasn't exceptional academically, and in fact, he dropped out of college after just 1 year in 1941. But like so many other successful people, Jack didn't let this define his life. Difficult beginnings and important decisions. When World War II broke out, Jack volunteered to join the military. Though he was rejected by the Army due to a pollen allergy, he didn't give up. He joined the Navy and was placed on an aircraft carrier where he flew small planes throughout the war. With his courage and resilience, Jack earned 2 distinguished flying crosses from the Navy, a remarkable achievement in his military career. After the war, Jack returned to the Midwest, and like many others after leaving the military, he had to start over. He worked from one job to the next, and finally decided to become a used car salesman at a Cadillac dealership in St. Louis, Missouri. However, by the time Jack turned 35, he realized that selling cars wasn't what he wanted to do for the rest of his life. So he asked his boss an important question: "Can I go into the car rental business with you?" The decision that led to success, starting with 7 cars. The response from his boss was a challenge. "If you cut your salary in half and can borrow $25,000, we can become partners in the car rental business." And Jack didn't hesitate to accept the offer. Although he only had 7 cars, Jack began building his business from such humble foundations. At first, Jack's business was far from easy. One interesting thing he did in the early days was to let the phone ring 3 or 4 times before answering, so customers would think he was busy answering other calls, when in reality, it was often the only call he received that day. However, it was this patience and determination that helped Jack push through the initial challenges. Competing against big names. At the age of 40, Jack decided to enter a highly competitive industry, the car rental business, where he would face large companies like Hertz, Avis, and National, all of which dominated the market with hundreds of thousands of cars. Meanwhile, Jack only had 17 cars. He couldn't secure airport locations like his big competitors, but he had something they didn't have: customer care. Jack decided to follow a simple but highly effective strategy, providing better customer service than anyone else. He couldn't compete on the number of cars or prime locations, but he could build strong relationships with his customers, making them feel valued and encouraging them to return for his services. Building an empire, from 17 cars to a giant business. With this mindset, Jack started building his car rental company, naming it after the aircraft carrier USS Enterprise, which he had flown from during the Pacific War. His business began with modest cars but gradually grew into an empire in the car rental industry, surpassing all the big competitors he had to compete with. When Jack passed away about 1.5 years ago, his enterprise company had surpassed the industry giants, including Hertz, Avis, and all other car rental companies combined. Jack's business succeeded because of one simple but highly effective principle: focusing on the customer. The lesson from Jack Taylor. One of the biggest lessons we can draw from Jack's story is that you don't have to be right the first time. Jack's first business, the car rental industry, was not the golden key. But when he reached his 40s, with all his experience and patience, he turned an ordinary job into an extraordinary company, just like Rose Blumkin did with her furniture business. The important thing is that Jack didn't worry about things he couldn't change. He didn't care about whether the Federal Reserve would tighten or loosen, nor did he worry about whether the stock market would go up or down. Instead, he focused on the things he could control: the customer experience. Jack couldn't go out and manage every possibility in the car rental business, but he learned how to show his attitude toward his fellow human beings and his desire to make friends with every customer. This is an important lesson. Customer care is the key to building a successful and sustainable business. The story of entrepreneurs and golden lessons. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors in the world, once shared one of the most important secrets to success in business. I have never seen a business that succeeded without satisfying its customers. This is a simple yet profound truth that every entrepreneur should keep in mind. When customers have a great experience, they will remember it forever, and they will certainly return. On the other hand, if their experience is one of rudeness, indifference, or poor service, they will never come back. Customers are the heart of every business. Whether you're running a small business or managing a large corporation, the ultimate goal for all of us is to satisfy customers. Buffett pointed out that only when you provide an excellent experience for customers can your business grow sustainably. This doesn't just mean offering a good product. It's about creating an environment and an experience where customers feel valued and treated fairly. As you grow your business, you not only need to take care of customers directly, but also do so through your team. You won't be able to satisfy customers if your team doesn't feel treated fairly or doesn't believe their input is valuable. In business, you must learn to replicate yourself through others. Only then will you be able to build a strong and long-lasting organization. Work with people who are better than you. An important lesson Buffett shares is that you need to have people around you who are better than you, because you will grow with the people you interact and work with. In business, having mentors, friends, and talented colleagues will help you learn and mature. Buffett says he's been very lucky to have people better than himself around him, and he has always learned from them. This has contributed to his success both in business and in life. Not only in work, but also in personal life, one of the most important decisions you can make is choosing your spouse. This choice can deeply influence your personal and professional growth. If you're always surrounded by great people, you will naturally develop and progress. These people will help you view problems from different perspectives, creating opportunities for you to learn and grow. The inspirational story of Rose Blumkin. One of the most notable examples of building a successful business from humble beginnings is the story of Rose Blumkin. Despite being illiterate and unable to speak a word of English, she turned $2,500 into a $1.5 billion business. This is a clear testament that when you have perseverance, determination, and creativity, you can achieve extraordinary things. Rose Blumkin built a retail empire in furniture without a high educational background or business management experience. What she had was patience, hard work, and the ability to satisfy customers. These qualities helped her build a sustainable company, and that's why Buffett bought her business in 1983 for a significant amount. Her story is not just about a woman overcoming adversity. It's also a lesson about dedication and commitment to customer service. Learning from successful people. Buffett not only learns from the people around him, but also shares that seeking out role models is one of the best ways to progress. Rather than trying to mold people who don't align with your goals, you should seek out those who can inspire and guide you. These individuals will help you grow, not just professionally, but also personally. This doesn't mean you need to find perfect people, but rather those who can help you recognize the true value of work and life and assist you in becoming the best version of yourself each day. One simple yet essential lesson that Buffett imparts is to learn from those who are better than you and build lasting relationships with them. Simple yet effective rules. Finally, Buffett offers simple but crucial rules for success in business and life. Satisfy your customers, work through others, and engage with those who help you progress. When you apply these rules to your business, you'll build a solid foundation for long-term growth and sustainability. In today's rapidly developing and competitive society, nothing is more important than customer care. If you make customers feel satisfied, they will come back and recommend you to others. And if you build a talented team with the same goals and vision as you, your business will continue to grow. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. Stories about people like Rose Blumkin and Jack Taylor are truly inspiring, reminding us that no matter where we start, with faith, persistence, and hard work, success will always be within reach. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with Eric Dong Academy. And once again, comment, "I want success" below this video to show your determination to reach your grand goals. See you in the next video, where we'll continue to explore valuable lessons from successful stories.